To be honest, I'm Giannis inside of game 6. Dropping 50 and dunking over your main. Earnhardt Jr. when I'm deciding the lane switch. Tell them people that I'm on top of the game. Manifested my future by spewing all of my pain. Carry my own umbrella, surviving treacherous rain. Landed on higher learner, matriculating the bigger earners. Switch after dark helps you to find your purpose. And find what work is, and find the surface. When deeper in it, I'm heavy with ashes, burning curses. Built up our name so forever we reign, and us we working. Ain't tripping off your affiliation, we welcome verses. In lieu of playing, we saying our way to sign a merchant. Then personal seats in the meet and greets with our favorite person. Link with DG, he the chief, for KC, we do it right. Switch after talk from the mic to your heart to Hollywood.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Sports After Dark, After Hours. We are live, baby. I'm excited. I'm here. I be kind of hyped. We live, baby. Because I'm excited about tonight's show, y'all. I'm really excited about tonight's show. Shooter Lou. We in the building. I'm excited. Welcome, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for tapping into us. We're excited to be here. We have an incredible guest on the show tonight. I'm so excited to get her on. And she took time out of her busy schedule because my girl be busy. But Miss Monica Madrid is going to be joining us in just a few seconds. Shooter Lou, how y'all feeling tonight? How y'all feeling? You back? You back, baby?
I'm feeling good. You know, It's good to be back. You know, and I went to go get my little, 1-2. So I gotta, it feel good to be on camera tonight.
Yeah, it's football season too. It's football season. I don't like this. It's too much 49er blood in the building, Shooter. Like you gotta forward a sidekick with y'all. Y'all together tonight.
Oh yeah,
she made a smart decision in life. I ain't mad at it.
That's crazy.
Let's welcome her to the show.
And she came in repping. She came in repping from the rip.
Bang, bang.
Oh, gosh. Hey, Monica. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Sports After Dark, After Hours. Thank you for jumping on. Miss Monica Madrid is the founder of Football is Sexy. Oh, man, girl, I see you. The world see you. And
make sure you see the cats real quick.
Yeah. Oh, brother. Look at this. I was about to say, and she's a diehard 49ers fan, guys, as y'all can see.
It's all love. It's all love. And thank you for having me. I love what you guys do. My girl, I've been watching you too from afar. You are everything about why I started Football Sexy. Wow. Like women that should be appreciated for their knowledge, fandom, and passion. And I'm so here for it.
Thank you. And so much, we're so happy to have you here. As you can see, a fellow 49ers fan, Lou's a Colts fan, and
I know it's all good. We're gonna talk. I love it. I'm here for it.
I love it. So football is sexy. We got to start there. Huge movement, sis. Huge movement. Is so just dope to see. And we definitely want to just ask you pick your brain a little bit. We ain't gonna keep you too long because I know this girl is busy, guys. That's why I'm like, we got to make this happy. We got to make this happen, get her on the show because she is just this. We got to get this out there. We got to get you out there. We got to get this out there because football is sexy is a real thing, fellas. We taking over football, fellas. I ain't gonna lie.
And this is true. Yeah. What is sexier than women like you talking ball? Tell me.
Can I say that sometimes though, Monica, it's like a gift and a curse a little bit. Like some guys can take it, but when you really know, they be like, hold up, wait a minute. They maybe a little shit.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to post some of the comments I saw yesterday come through. I'm gonna post them tonight. I love when they tell me to go back into the kitchen and try to ask me, try to be like, oh, name 5 people on a player. How about I name 5 on my team, your team, the AFC team, the NFC team? Stop it.
Tell them about it. So listen, we got you on the hot seat. So we're gonna do, just like a round table interview style. Just ask you a few questions about your squad, about any other NFL news. We're gonna ask you about Football is Sexy. Fellas, which one of y'all want to go ahead and go first? I guess it's only worth it.
I
know it was
going
to be true.
you know.
I know it was going to be true.
Yeah,
It's a 49ers thing. I knew it was going to be you. I knew it. I just knew it.
Let's go.
First of all, you made a great decision in life. You knew growing up that you was making a great decision being a 49ers fan. I can't say much more about it. You know, we need more of our people on the show, you know.
Thank you.
I think we have quite
of course,
a bit
I'm going to ask you about the 49ers. We got a lot going on. We got Trent Williams wants some money. Ayuk wants some money.
Yep.
I feel like we'll bring both back, but what's your opinion on the 49ers going into this season?
Well, that seems to be the loaded question as I read some comments in the last 48 hours on my page. And I had to like calm some people down. I'm like, listen, I can have an opinion, okay? And it doesn't change my faithfulness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can be diehard Cowboy fans, Eagle fans, and then something happens and the fan base is divided. They have their opinion on coaches staying or going. Players, don't question my loyalty. All right, you could question what my opinion is, but don't ever question my loyalty. And I have some clapbacks when we get off this podcast. You know what I'm saying? And right now I feel that the fan base is a little bit. It's actually, judging from what I'm seeing, it's not divided. 90% of the fan base is tired of the antics, the disrespect, the back and forth. You say one thing, Brandon Ayuk, then you do another. And so I think we're at a crossroads. And then, I get the people that say, pay the man. He deserves it. Don't get in his pocket. Who are you to say, what he's worth, blah, blah, blah. I get all that. But here's where I'm at with it as a faithful, my opinion. Doesn't change my loyalty. Is I feel that our offer at $26 million was fair to be on a Super Bowl contending team surrounded by dogs, plural. Top running back in the league, one of the top tight ends in the league, definitely top fullback in the league, a quarterback who's throwing up numbers like passing the vets that are out there. We have people on the opposite side of the ball. Don't get me started with, Warner, Hufanga now, Greenlaw when he gets better. I mean, on top of all that, and we have a coach who I believe, even though we haven't got the ring yet, is one of the most gifted offensive minds in the game. So, $26 million, and I will throw this at you. You were with us 4 years, but those first 2 years weren't great. They just weren't. I'm not mad at it. There was a curve, and Kyle stuck by you on that curve. And now I would kind of like you to stick by me and help me get a ring, right? So I don't know if that answers your question. If I seem a little irritated with him, I am, because I feel like it was a lot of disrespect that was unnecessary. And it started 30 seconds after we lost the heartbreaking Super Bowl. The tweet started then. And in the last 6 months, it hasn't stopped. Sorry about my rant, but that's where I'm at. And now, do I want him on the team? Do I not? And I put a reel up yesterday, girl, and I'm like, I don't know, because I don't know that there's not been enough damage where I'm going to look at you sideways as a player a little bit. Like, bro, you put us through all that. I took less money. Kyle took less money. So-and-so took.
That's a great point.
Seems a little selfish. You seem a little selfish. We're all taking less money because we all want a ring, and you're the one out here doing a lot of nonsense and, I'll be a Steeler and flirting on. And it was all public. That was the thing. You feel that way? Great. Keep it behind closed doors. Debo wasn't that bad. Debo unfollowed us, whatever. But it was the constant flirting with other women in front of my face that rubbed me the wrong way. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, CeeDee Lamb ain't doing that right now.
No, he's not.
Called CeeDee Debo, LOL. Okay, Jerry, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah.
You ain't hurry. Okay.
But he's keeping it low key. He's very much not even talking about it. And we've talked about that.
Girl, look what I got. I know I'm going to get in trouble for that. I know.
You should keep that out of the camera view.
I know. Don't ever show that again. But no, I have love for the rivalry.
Yes,
I have love for the rivalry. So, but I'm sorry, I totally went off on a rant, didn't I?
Listen, we're here for you.
You're absolutely fine. You're fine.
This is a safe space. This is what we do in this show anyway.
It's not.
We've kind of been on the same page when it comes to Brandon Ayuk. I felt like his antics have been too much. I think he's going overboard. I felt like, yeah, you deserve to be paid, but I'm on the same page as you. I felt like $26 million is life-changing money for you and your family, and you get a chance to compete. But if you want to win a Super Bowl, and you want $30 million, you're not gonna get both.
No,
you got to pick a side.
And even before we found out that the Patriots and they were going to offer him $30+ million, even before that happened, I said, okay, you want 30? Go with Eric Armstead on the Panthers, and you'll win 2 games last year. And by the way, before you get all crazy, why don't you call Tyreek Hill and ask him how he feels, and a few other alumni, retired men that did these kind of things and watch their teams get a Super Bowl without them. And most of them on record have said, man, I wish I would have played that different. Right? Because as a child,
Isn't Devontae Adams like one of them too?
Right?
You
know
what I mean? Like,
not really, because I mean,
really?
kind of. I wouldn't really go that far with him, just because like Aaron Rodgers left. So I mean,
oh okay,
he didn't have a choice.
Yeah, and I mean, I get the Tyreek Hill stuff because Tyreek left, and a year later they won a Super Bowl, or they went to the Super Bowl and they won it. Actually, they got back to backs, so
got back to back.
Well, and I say it all the time: when you're 90 in that rocking chair on your porch, are you going to be missing $4 million when you have that kind of money, or are you going to miss that ring that you could have had, that you might have, could have, should have, would have, right? When you can make up that extra $4 million in endorsements, when you catch the winning Oh,
you're fine here.
No, you're fine.
You're fine here.
Okay. You catch the winning PD with like 20 seconds to go get your Nike deal, bro. Go get all that money. I'm here for it. But don't be selfish and don't put your players in a position to look at you sideways if and when you come back. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, but I definitely will say this. There's no way. It has to be either a long-term deal now because of the trust. I think the trust is broken. So you can't even play for 1 year because I don't trust you at 1 year. I don't trust that you're going to drop a pass now, like, because you're tripping. Like, I don't trust that, it's just unfortunate, man. And I'm curious to see what happens, but if he ends up a Niner, I'm like, I'm gonna have to write a Dear Brandon letter. Can we make up? I mean, you know what I mean? I'm be like, we've had a tough 6 months, you and I.
I think if y'all got him on a 1 year deal, you would probably get him at his best rather than if y'all gave him a long term. Just because 1 year deal, he playing for another contract at that point. You get him long term, he got that guaranteed money in the bank.
I think we should have done that previous. Now it's gotten so bad though. I don't think either side. I just feel like I don't trust you now. Like, I don't know if I'm going to give you the ball the same. I'm Kyle. I'm calling the plays. You're tripping. It's human nature that you're going to call the plays for the people that you trust and believe in. Yeah. You're not going to call plays for people that put you through it, that have put your team in jeopardy.
Y'all don't think that Kyle would be able to set that to the side during the season? Y'all know him better than we do.
I mean, I've heard that there has been. They both have egos, right?
They both got egos.
And I think I've heard that there was heated conversations between both of them, and recently, like in the last few weeks. So I think people can put stuff aside, but again, it's that human nature. Like, you're fast. It's fourth and 10. You got 30 seconds to go. and you look at Juwan, who was like just grateful and got his little like and has been doing good, and then you got this guy. Like a quick decision might just be like, I'm gonna go with Juwan. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? I just think human nature, football aside, when people hurt you or when you feel wronged by somebody, or it's just human nature that I think, it still will sting. And so that's why I'm curious to see whether and I'll add this. What is really annoying if I'm Jed is that I'm like, bro, you tried to bully us. I don't do well with bullying. I don't do well with bullying. You tried to bully us and we called your bluff. You thought we need, you know what I'm saying? That's I get all fired up.
Yeah, that's what they did. They said, "Go ahead, bro. You want to get traded? All right, well, you go look for the partners that want to trade for you, and if the compensation is what we want, you go ahead." And then that's when Brandon Ayuk started to get cold feet.
You know what I'm happy about? Because all last off season, it was all JT this, JT that. JT don't want to be there. JT don't want to do this. JT don't want to do that. JT kept his mouth shut and he just let it play out. And now y'all dealing with this. I love it. Who's
the last player that was kind of? Who's the last player that was kind of this vocal and doing this much as Ayuk when they were trying to get out? Who was it? I don't know.
A lot of people say Debo. Who?
You could say.
I was gonna say probably
Le'Veon Brown.
Oh, Le'Veon
Brown.
Oh,
Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, Le'Veon for sure. Okay.
Them Steelers people.
But my thing is that my biggest thing has been like, you good, bro. I get that. But you are not Jettas. You are not Devontae Adams. You're not a Tyreek Hill who would have kind of room to do this. You're not the number one option on you yet. He could develop into that. Maybe. But you're not the number one option on your team. Like it's just like we've been saying, me and Hev have been saying, like, you gotta pick a struggle. You're gonna get paid, you're not gonna compete. You're gonna compete and you're still gonna get a nice amount of money. Like, we're not offering, chump change. He act like they're offering him $19 million a year or something like that. Like, they're offering you 26.
And somebody said somebody said get out of that man's pocket. He's trying to feed his family. I'm like, last I checked, 26 million fed one kid.
And we're talking about a year.
Like
not
26,
just,
right?
Not just overall, right? You know,
it's generational wealth.
Right. So like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't know.
So 26 mil a year will put
commoners, him in. Us commoners, we wouldn't know what to do with $26 million. But those athletes, they just find everything in the world to do with $26 million a year.
See, and 26 million will put him in the top 10. He'll be like ninth in average salary. So it's like, and to me personally, I think that's what he's worth. Like, I think he's worth 26 million. I don't think I think Young knows how I feel about BA. I've been saying it for the past 3 years that I think BA is y'all number one receiver. Like, he's the best receiver on your team. Debo is a great football player, but BA is the best receiver on the team. And so I think he's worth 26 million. But I think when he talking about get to the 30 millions, again, you're not Jettas, you're not CeeDee Lamb, you're not AJ Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown. You're not them. You haven't put up those kind of numbers yet. Not yet. And I think BA will get there, but I also think, wait until you get that third contract, because you got your rookie contract. The second contract will be the 26 mil. Your third contract you go crazy. It might be insane. So I mean, I don't see what the big deal is right now for him to get 30 million, because I just don't think that's where he is right now.
And for the record, because a lot of people wonder, I did Ayuk is on fire. I did that all 3 years. I was a fan. I'm a fan. Yeah. I appreciate him. My only issue has been the disrespect in public for the last 6 months. There is nothing else that has bothered me. The man can ball. But I have been on record to say that ego can get you, man. And sometimes
Every time.
people just want that ego. They just want to be the top. Okay, but even if you were the top wide receiver, that shit's gonna last 6 months because there's always gonna be somebody else that gets more than you. It just happens. So go to it. So just go and get your ring, man, and be a team player. If we had it to give, we'd probably give it to you. We got Trent Williams. We have to sign, and we have to sign him sooner than later because our whole Super Bowl depends on protecting Mr. Brock Purdy.
And then not to mention, you got to worry about paying him soon too.
60 plus.
Brock is due here soon.
Exactly.
He gonna bust us in the head for sure.
Are you? I know you're a Dallas fan. I couldn't see. Is that a Charger thing behind there?
Who, me? No, I'm a Colts fan.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, Colts fan. That's Jonathan Taylor back there. You know.
Oh, okay. Got you.
JT the Great.
I couldn't see it. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be interesting. To if you guys were betting, let me ask you, is he going to be a Steeler or a Niner? Go around the table. Tell me, what's your prediction?
I think he's going to stay with the Niners. I think we're they're in too deep at this point. Like,
yeah,
in my personal opinion, in terms of y'all Super Bowl hopes, and y'all are looking to compete for that every year. In my opinion, you need a receiver for a receiver. You know what I mean? I don't trust that. I'm not gonna say I don't trust. I need a little bit more than just Jennings and Debo in the wide receiver room. And yeah, you got Kittle, of course. He's gonna always be there, and you know what I'm saying, as far as the passing threat, but you need another receiver there. And I just feel like a pick right now, something that you can't use until next year, is going to suffice for it this year. Right. You know, I've always said, I know that the Commanders were in the conversation, and I was adamant, like, it's no way the 49ers are walking away without Terry McLaurin. You want Brandon Ayuk, you got to give us Terry McLaurin. Like, that's that. So which one? And again, that puts y'all right in the same position, if even a little bit better, because I personally think that McLaurin is a bit better than Ayuk. That puts y'all up a little bit better and keep y'all in the position to compete and go out and, you know, try to win a championship. But it has to be some type of 3-team deal involved, and I don't see that happening. So at this point, he probably will just end up staying. I just think he's gonna stay.
I mean, I've said it before that I don't think BA go anywhere. I think he ends up staying with the 49ers. And if I was him, and you know, I've never been in a position to make this kind of decision, but if I was him, I would bet on myself and sign maybe like a 2 or 3 year deal. And in that way, you still are young enough to get a third contract and get that big money that you want. But those 2-3 years, that's where you proven that, hey, listen, I'm worth that. Like you got to break the bank for me, because I'm one of those. Like, I'm one of those guys. So if I was him, that's what I would do. But again, you know, I would take the 26 mil for like 2 to 3 years and then, you know, go from there. But I think he stays with y'all. I don't think he goes nowhere.
I think, I mean, of course, I think he stays too. I think it's too late. I think if the Niners was going to trade him, they would have did it. So I think he goes nowhere. I think worst come to worst, they just franchise tag him. And if he wants to still leave, we'll trade him next year, which makes more sense. You don't take picks right now that cannot benefit you right now. Them picks can't benefit you right now. You're trying to compete for a Super Bowl. You better off wait until next year.
They should have did it in the draft. He was like,
that was the best time to do it.
Yeah.
You had teams offering you a first round pick. That was the best time to do it.
Yeah. I agree with you guys. I love it.
Go ahead, Lou. Lou got a question for you.
Yeah, so my question is more so around the football is sexy. You know, your thing that you got going. What pushed you to start that, or what pushed you to go into that direction to start football is sexy? Because I know it's for, you know, helping women understand or learn football, like learn X's and O's and all of that. So what pushed you in that direction to start that up?
Yeah, thank you for the question. My dad was a diehard faithful. He was born and raised a Niner. We had 40 season tickets since 1978 that we distributed between friends and family and tailgating. So I grew up knowing nothing else. When he passed away in 2014, I was just devastated. Couldn't go to a game. still watched, but I couldn't go to a game without him. It was just really, really difficult. And through that process, I realized that all my favorite moments, all my favorite pictures were all wrapped around football. And then it dawned on me like how lucky I was. And what if I never knew football? Like, how would my life have been so different? And then I thought, man, like all these other people might be missing out. Like, how are they not into football? And then I was like, well, how do you learn? And then I realized like there's no way to learn unless you have a Papa Joe in your life or a mom or somebody significant around you to teach you a very complicated game. And so organically, 2 years after he died, I was like, I'm ready to go back to Levi. It was funny because not funny, but when he died, Candlestick ended as well. So it was like an end of an era. So I was like, I'm not going to Levi. I'm not going to Levi. And then finally, 2016, I was like, I got to go. And throughout that process, just one day I said, you know what? I want to teach these women football, and not just women. Believe it or not, there's some men on the down low who don't know football and want to learn. I got.
Oh, trust me, I know there's a lot of men out there that don't know football.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them.
And I'm not gonna lie, that's on the upload. That's on the
upload.
Yeah, that chirp and think y'all know for y'all, and y'all we be in these spaces listening to y'all like y'all crazy. Go follow Football is Sexy. Hello.
I say it every single day on Twitter. I say a lot of y'all don't know what y'all are watching when y'all turn on football. You just see two men hitting each other and you think that's it. That's all you know.
Yeah. So I decided to teach football right before the season, about a year and a half ago. And I just said, I'm going to be at this pizza place from this time to this time. If you want to come have drinks and eat, I'm going to teach football for free. And I was like, well, what am I going to call this? And it just came to me in 2 seconds flat. Football is Sexy, and Football is Sexy was born. And I had fun teaching the game. I had shirts made. And now that's our logo, you know. And a year and a half later, we now have, you know, I started with 400 followers. We're almost at 42,000. We got the only app to ever teach football available in Android or iPhone, Google, you know what I mean? Google and Apple. We've got live events coming up. We got, apparel. We are a full on brand getting ready to do big things. And I'm excited for it. And what I realized, to something you said, was when I started this, I originally thought it was going to be teach and talk, but I changed it now. So now we're talk and teach, because as I was growing, I was realizing, wait a minute, all of these avid fans like Ashley and all these, they don't really have a space to talk that talk and feel free to do it. And so my page is a place where women come. We can talk all the world smack, whatever, but we don't allow ugly, we don't allow messy, and we don't allow men to question our gender. That's not going to happen on our page. And we have a lot of men that follow us, and it's just been like an amazing journey to watch and see the mutual respect and love. And I've been, you know, when I get these messages from women saying thank you so much, because I feel like I'm welcome here, you know, that really, really means a lot to me. And to see that these women are now becoming friends and traveling together because they met on our page. It's like, it means a world to me. It's like literally Dallas fans are meeting Niner fans, and they're like, hey, are you going to the game? Let's go to the game together. Because I noticed too, a lot of women, we go to these games by ourselves. We don't have anybody else to go with a lot of times because we're the only woman fan in our circle. And sometimes, Ashley, I don't want to go with the man. I don't want you to talk to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so women sometimes they just want to watch the game and they don't want to be on a date. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes,
so
yes,
it's real talk, and women know what I'm talking about. So with Football is Sexy, we're here for it, and we're connecting women and building that community, and it's not exclusive to men. This is why I love it. Our shit ain't pink, because I love talking ball with men, and I don't want to exclude men. Like, I love my dudes, you know? So I don't know if that answered your question, but basically it just came from the love of the game and realizing that I don't know what my life would be without football. I can't even fathom it. And so I'm here to bring it to everybody.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
that's
Let's
dope.
go.
That's dope.
I
That's
love it.
dope.
I
That
absolutely
is
love
dope.
it. And I remember when I stumbled upon it, and I'm like, ooh, what is football is sexy. And, was able to see all of the great things and all the connections. And like you said, just a place where women can talk, they talk, and we don't have to worry about somebody saying, go in the kitchen, or women don't know ball, or A, B, and C. And, just they have no idea that a lot of us can run circles around them.
Listen,
But we
man,
just going to let y'all. Yeah, we're gonna
my
let y'all talk.
interactions on Twitter, 90% of the men don't know football, so maybe they need to go in the kitchen. Like it. Listen, man.
Yeah,
I get it. I get into it on the daily. AB and Young be seeing me on Twitter. Like Lou always arguing. Like I.
I love
Yeah, I
it.
start wasting my time after a while, man. I start wasting
Yeah.
my time.
So I'm flipping it back before we let you go. I'm flipping it back to the Niners because I know we got you on a short bit of time.
Yeah, I'm good.
Heartbreaker. Oh, okay. Heartbreaker, right? In the Super
Yeah.
Bowl. I know.
Yep.
So I don't know if you know, Monica, but this guy with the dad gang hat on, this is my fiance. So this is
No.
this
Okay.
is your fiance.
I'm here for it.
Yes. So, a Cowboys and Niners fan, we bumped heads, of course, in the last couple of seasons. And he was here watching the Super Bowl with me. And I mean, just completely broke his heart. I felt bad because he was feeling bad. But as a fan, I was like, but as my man, I was like,
right. Now I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We get it, right? He didn't want to talk football for quite some time. We had to take a break. He didn't want to talk football.
Yep.
Do you mind reliving that moment with us?
Not at all. Not at all. As a matter of fact, it's funny you asked me about this.
Oh yeah. You want to step over, take a drink real quick?
I'm about to open the bottle. I'm about to. As a matter of fact.
Man.
Give me 1 second.
I love it. It's funny you asked me about this because before I go to bed, I like to read some of the comments that I missed during the day because I'm working on all these things. And I saw a comment, and it was from a Niner fan, a woman Niner fan, like her IG is like 49er or something, like, right? And I saw her, and she said something like, this is from the girl or the chick. I love when they call me the chick or that lady.
Ugh.
That chick that went on and lit up a cigar right after we lost the Super Bowl, telling the Chiefs congratulations. Again, questioning my loyalty. And I already responded to this nice person. And what I said to her was, here's the thing. There's Monica Madrid 49 and there's Football is Sexy CEO. Okay. The CEO is always going to congratulate the winner of the Super Bowl. Period. That's not even a question.
Right.
Go back to my bio. It says all teams, all people. If I wanted a 49er page, I would have started a 49er page. It's not what I wanted. I want to talk ball, all teams, all people.
Yep.
So Monica CEO, it was funny because right when I realized we lost, I was in, don't forget, I don't know if you know Kelly Clarkson surprising with the ticket. So I was there.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there and I'm there with my best friend and she's a diehard too. And we're just looking. My heart is broken. And right when we it was over, I looked at him like, let's go. It was immediate. Like, I am not staying for 5 seconds of the confetti. I'm out this bitch. Get me out of here. You know what I mean? Like, that was one. I'm out. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see, get me out of here. And as we're walking out, my BFF goes, everybody's on your page is waiting to hear from you. And I was like, oh. And I go, you think? She goes, yep. She goes, what are you going to say? And I was like, I need a minute. And she goes, good. I need a minute.
Listen, this media thing is people really don't get it when you have to set aside the personal for the sake of the professional. In those kind of moments, that is the hardest, excuse my language, shit in the world. I don't have no rap for y'all or the Cowboys when they piss me off. But guess what? People want to hear from Ashley, the content creator.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want to talk to y'all.
Right.
We're
going to keep it real. We
See, I
got to
had
keep
to
it
switch
real.
up my whole energy. What not last year, the year before last, when we went 4-12-1, and I'm sitting here halfway through the season, started cheering for the other teams to beat us. I'm like, I need the draft pick. Go ahead and give me that 4th overall. Give me a high pick.
No, I definitely feel you there, Monica. I feel you.
Yeah, and so thank God we were in a mass, because a lot of those, I mean, there were just thousands of Niner fans, and so everyone must have felt the same thing. We're like, get us the F out of here. So it was like we were just gone, right? And there was stuff. There was no way I could be on camera until I got to the casino, and so I had time to really think it through and just be like, well, you know, and I really just processed it like I did with you guys. I'm like, Monica the Niner is heartbroken and in tears as I'm walking out of the stadium. Like I'm in tears.
Yeah.
But the one you saw on Football Sexy lit it up and said, you know, I'm so proud of my boys. What we did here this year was absolutely amazing. I was there for the Green Bay game when we came back. I was there for the Detroit game in person when we came back. I have these that was one of the best seasons, and that's what I kind of went with, you know.
Right. You made him take a shot, Mom.
I'm sorry, man. But
it's all right. It's all right.
Let me say this though. The X and O's part of that loss, what a lot of people don't talk about, and maybe your fiance, Mr. Niner over there, will co-sign. A lot of people talk about the double overtime. A lot of people talk about the missed kicks, but a lot of people forget Greenlaw going down was pivotal, because that's when Travis Kelce started getting open. They saw what happened and they took advantage of it, like as they should. And Travis was open all over the field after that. And it's a sad thing, but that loss was huge. And I was always worried about the kicker. All season, I was worried about the kicker. You know, I missed Robbie Gould. Like, it's just like, I was worried about him from the day we got him. I was just always worried. And here we are. You know what I mean? But, and then Kyle, if I could we send Kyle to like a hypnotherapist in the next 3 weeks and just like change whatever juju, that Super Bowl juju. Let's lift that spirit.
It seem like Kyle be afraid of those moments. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know what it is.
I think he overthinks it. He overthinks it. Like you. Yeah. I just feel like, and again, me and him watched it together. So there were so many times in that game. I'm like, did you forget who you had in the backfield?
I know.
Forget who you have on your offense. Period. Like,
yeah, true.
I just think there's some. That's why I want him to go to hypnotherapist and like shake it out of him or something. You know what I mean? I mean, let's do whatever it takes. You know, shake it up a little bit and just be like, just that Super Bowl. I don't even want you to remember any of the last Super Bowl. I want you to come in here and treat it like a playoff game, because you kill the playoff games. You kill the playoff games. So treat this like your next games. Huh?
No,
I was agreeing with you. He kills the playoff games.
Yeah. So that's my little
throwback memory.
Yeah.
And y'all, can you with or without Brandon Ayuk? And again, I believe it'll be with. Can you see y'all running it back? Do you feel like the NFC has been turned up a bit, or you feel like y'all will be in the same position?
I'm on record as saying I see a rematch.
Oh, don't say that.
I know you're bored. I know everyone's bored. No one will watch it but us Niner fans and Chiefs fans. But it just wouldn't shock me if the Chiefs are there again, and it definitely won't shock me if my boys are there again. I think Detroit's going to be there again they're going to be in the mix. Green Bay's going to be in the mix. I don't know, Dallas. I love you, girl. I met Jerry Jones the other day. But
oh, you met Jerry the other day? I wish you had told me so I could have told you to whisper something in his ear. I'm not sure if he would have heard you. No, but it's cool. Next time you got that kind of close proximity, sis, you gotta text me because I got a couple of words for Mr. Jones.
I know you do. Did you see the reel I put up when I went to the camp?
No, I didn't miss.
Oh, you gotta see it. No. I went into the Dallas training camp with my Niners, and I asked people, "Hey, what is your advice for Jerry Jones?" It's hilarious. They all did the same thing. You gotta watch it. You know what they did? They all went like this. It was. I'm gonna send it to you. It shit was funny. They had me rolling. Oh,
I can imagine. We are fed up. We're fed up. We're fed up.
Until the season starts, and then y'all just all is gonna be forgiven.
No, we don't like Jerry even when the season starts.
No, I know y'all don't like Jerry. I'm just saying some of y'all are fed up now, but as soon as the season starts, all that fed upness is gonna end until the clock strikes 0 at the end of y'all season.
I know you said rematch, but I don't know about rematch. Y'all think it's gonna be Kansas City, or y'all can't see another team from the AFC?
I don't think it's gonna be KC.
I'm gonna be honest. If I have to be honest and take the bias out of it,
sure.
Probably I could see y'all, of course, making it back. Like, I hate to say it, my stomach is nauseated right now. I should probably bend over and spit up. But fine, whatever. But I'm kind of with you, Lou. I don't think that the Chiefs run it back.
I don't think the 49ers
I hope not either. I hope not.
I think it's two completely different teams in the Super Bowl.
You think somebody will beat the Niners in the AFC and the NFC?
But I know if we healthy,
that's the key.
I don't see who knock us out.
If we healthy, as Brock's only getting better.
Nah, he is. But I mean, even last year, like Green Bay had y'all. I mean, and y'all came back against Detroit and Green Bay, right? So to me, it's about young teams learning how to finish, and them two teams didn't know how to finish. Now you have that experience under your belt with Green Bay. Now you have that experience under your belt with Detroit. Now can you finish those games? And so, I mean, I'm not saying Green Bay or Detroit makes it to the Super Bowl, but I'm saying, like, I could see y'all getting knocked off by one of them if they have learned from their mistakes of the past.
Yeah, well,
they're a very young team. No,
hey,
they can.
And guess
they can,
what?
For sure.
Had they downloaded the Football Sexy mobile app, they would have known the double overtime rules. I'm just saying.
I love that. I'll be answering the little questions, and I'm like, sorry, but this is that's light work to me. The questions I'll be saying, I'm like, oh, I know that.
Yeah,
definitely. Make sure
I'm not gonna lie.
The Sexy app.
I'm gonna download the app. I want to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna tell my mom.
Yeah, I'm gonna download the app and check it out.
Yes,
I'm gonna tell my little sister to check that out.
Hey, I want to see you on the pick-uns because the top 100 gets shown on our leaderboard this year. So
I always win the pick-uns when we do it with Sports Up.
Okay, because we keep track of like whoever has the most pick-uns. So you'll see the leaderboard and it changes every week. So it keeps track and it'll email you every Tuesday how well you did on your pick-uns. And no spread or nothing. Just click a helmet, win. Just who do you think will win? Boom, 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 boom. That's it.
I love that.
But it's fun. We get competitive, and we don't even have spreads or money on the line. This is for fun. Now next year it might change, but like I see my friends and they're texting me, "Oh, you got 8 right?" I mean, you would think we had thousands on the line because we are also. Oh yeah, we get competitive over it for sure.
I love that.
And we'll post it on Instagram. We'll show the top 10 and stuff. It'll be fun.
Man, Monica, this has been such a breath of fresh air to have you on here, man. Talking your talk, venting. Listen, I don't care what Lou said. This is a safe space here. We try to, we're happy that you felt comfortable enough to come on here and get it off your chest about your Niners, man, because y'all have some pent up emotion about this Brandon Ayuk thing, man. And I'm not even gonna lie, there's people outside of it. Shout out to AB, shout out to Ash in the comments because People just been muting y'all. They're over it. They're muting 49ers. They're muting Brandon.
Yep.
They're muting contract. They're muting all of that. They are
Yep.
over. It is the saga or the soap opera that none of us asked for. We didn't ask to be here. Take us out the group chat. We don't care, really. But here
I
we are.
care. I love to see people go through it since they wanted to put me through that mess last year.
Yeah,
Oh,
But the
man.
difference
you
with
like-
us,
you
we've
like-
been
you like
going through it
Corbin.
the last 3 seasons. This is not new to
Right.
us. We've been going through this the
I'm
last
talking
3
about
seasons.
I'm talking about all the drama because y'all know how it was. Oh well, Jim Irsay said this. Jim Irsay said that. I don't give a damn what Jim Irsay said.
Unfortunately, Lou's not used to a whole lot of drama with his team.
Yeah.
So
We have drama every
he not
I
used
can't
to
tell. You
it.
should be
He
used
not
to
used
it.
to it.
He not
we
used to
got
the
drama.
spotlight.
The Colts
not
have
used
drama
to it.
every offseason besides this offseason. This offseason has been the best in years.
I wish.
We ain't have no drama,
I wish
no
I had it
contract
like
issues,
Us
no
as Niner
nothing.
fans, we just was
Yeah,
like,
but-
okay, here we go again. We got another
Yeah.
off season.
The
The player
Colts-
got to get paid. That's how we looked at it.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is like there's this famous phrase, "You want your cake and eat it too." Now, that's just what it is. All the fluff that you've been doing, at the end of the day, what he wants is to try and bully my boys to pay him 30+ million to stay on a Super Bowl team that we don't have the money for. That's really what it comes down to. And I ain't mad at you for trying. Go ahead and try, but it's like, but don't run my team through the mud while you're doing it. You know what I mean?
And
That's-
one thing I will say is with all of this that he got going on, he better not be trash this season.
Oh,
I don't think
my
he
God.
will be, but if it turns out to be like a Le'Veon Bell type thing where Le'Veon did all of this crap to the Steelers and then sat out a year and then went to the Jets and was terrible,
Right.
he ain't especially now in the not technology but social media age. Because I mean,
Oh.
Le'Veon, he was
I
kind
can
of
see
in
the
there,
memes
My mama.
right now.
but
on my
it's gonna
hood.
be worse for Ayuk. I'm telling you.
And that's
There's
the
gonna
other
be
thing.
some smoke in the city.
That's a
Or
great
if he
point.
don't sign and y'all win a Super Bowl without him, oh my God, that's gonna be real bad.
That too.
That was-
Oh my
And
And
goodness. You know,
I don't
That's the
want BA to be on the other side of that, man.
yeah, no. Listen, I'll have to figure that. I'm like, you know what, Monica, I'm not even gonna think it through. The day it happens, good, like however I feel is what's gonna be on my page. I'm 50-50 on how I feel.
I think he'll resign.
Well, that's not true. I'm like 60-40,
Yeah,
maybe
Yeah.
70-30.
I think y'all listen. First of all, calm down. You got Christian McCaffrey. You got a hell of a quarterback in Mr. Irrelevant. You got Debo. You got Trent. You got Fred. Y'all got enough. So calm down and start being greedy. You got enough over there. Okay. So what if Brandon Ayuk doesn't
Listen.
resign? Y'all will be just fine without him. Okay. Let's just calm down here. Okay. Y'all are greedy. Y'all just greedy in the first place. Y'all should probably should just be Jennings and Debo. It probably should just be them to bring
Okay,
y'all.
but
Y'all
But
got
wait a
Christian
minute.
McCaffrey. He can catch the ball.
Ricky
Yeah.
Pearsall.
yeah, Ricky, we got Juwan, third and Juwan.
Third and Juwan
Third
is
and
crazy.
Jawan, you know we call him. Nah, real rap. He earned that name. He earned
No,
that
he's
name.
Third and Juwan is
He earned
crazy.
Nah,
that
he get it done on third downs for sure.
By the
So-
way,
He get busy on third down for sure.
and you know what? What I loved about him, he got his he got his 14 million, and that man was jumping up and down. He was so excited to stay on our team, so excited for the money. That man was undrafted, right? And these are the things that get me like excited and almost like emotional, because when I saw him come out of there, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So when I go to call that 3rd and 15 on 4th down, instinctively, you know what I'm saying? So, and we should know this. Music, football, sports, you have a window, bro. And it's gonna be short-lived. And you're like, there's always gonna be someone younger, and there's always gonna be someone more paid. So really think it through on the optics, on what you really want, and then make a move. And apparently you didn't want $32 million from a team that's not that good. So then it's not about the money. You know, it's like, that's what everyone's tired about. They're tired of, like, you say one thing, then you get it, and then like, no, I don't want that either. Okay, well, the Cleveland Browns just over you 30. No, I don't want that either.
Yeah.
He wants to be. I think with him is two teams he wants to go to. Like it's the Steelers and it's the Commanders, because Commanders, of course, they got his boy, and then Steelers. I think Steelers are in a good place roster wise right now. So it's two places he want to go to. I do think they're in a good place roster wise.
They ain't gonna win no Super Bowl.
No, they ain't winning no Super Bowl. I ain't talking about them winning no Super Bowl. I'm talking about roster wise, just what they're building.
They got some good people, but you got two unproven
they got some good
quarterbacks
pieces
right now.
Yeah, they got two ass quarterbacks.
I mean,
yeah, they'll be looking for. I mean, call it like you see it, Lou. Call it like you see it.
Actually, no. You know what? They have one ass quarterback, and they have one.
He hates Russ. He hates Russell Wilson. Monica,
yeah, he hates Russell Wilson. So I won't say Justin Fields is ass. I'll say he's above average. I'll say Justin.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Justin Fields is still figuring it out. The other one is ass.
But like you said, they're questionable. They're shaky. Like you were saying, the quarterback situation.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll be looking for a quarterback next year.
Yeah, and again, going to Washington, cool. But if you think you leaving for the 49ers and them getting McLaurin, you think that's going to be some type of drop off, bro? Go get your bread. You're not making it out of the NFC East. No, at least for the next couple of years, you're not making it out of the NFC East. Dallas and the Eagles are going to have something to say about that, at least for the next 3 years. So you need to be careful.
But you'll have your money
going to the Commanders, but you'll have your money here in Chocolate City.
Okay. Hey, and I just put a reel up and I said, and I asked the Steeler fans, I'm like, guys, Steeler fans, talk to me. Like, you really want him
to the Super Bowl with Brandon Ayuk, girl? They going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they said they Super Bowl contenders. They say they contenders with Ayuk.
In the toughest division in football, they are automatically like they're past the Browns with that crazy defense. They're past the Bengals, and we know what a healthy Joe Burrow and the Bengals could do. Oh, they didn't even think about the Ravens. The Ravens is just food to them. Like.
They came after me because I said, Steeler fans, I'm sorry, but are you sure you want my boy in your locker room? Because aren't you guys getting AB vibes all over again? Like, does not anybody have PTSD? You know what I'm saying?
Steelers fans should have PTSD from everybody that want to get paid. Because everybody that want their money, send them through hell and high water.
Oh my goodness.
Been acting crazy.
They act crazy.
Monica,
oh my goodness.
This has been an incredible, fun conversation.
Oh my God, I love you guys.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, Ice, I'm sorry.
Monica, I blame you for this.
I love you, bro. We're gonna get through it.
That ain't her fault. That's AB fault. AB the one that said y'all want to talk about the
No. That's Monica's fault because I had to relive that day. Yeah, it's her fault too. It's her fault too. I tried to like get that out. You know they do the little mini black joint. They hit you with the flash and you forget everything. I was just trying to forget that.
Yeah.
So, okay. So really quick, with Football is Sexy, what is next?
Girl, okay, let me see. Should I give it to you?
What you can, the little stuff you can tell, a little exclusive.
Okay.
Sports After
I will
Dark.
say this. I will give you a little bit.
Okay.
I'm really close to the first ever Football is Sexy Women Empowerment Conference in Vegas this year.
Ooh,
so you got to let her go.
Yep.
You got to hold down the house for 3 days. So
I'll hold it down. I'll hold it down while she do her thing.
Okay. I want to bring all these women together, our ambassadors, our followers, and have some amazing panel guests for a 3-weekend all about music and football and lifting each other up.
I love that. That sounds so good. Ladies,
yes.
Gentlemen, if you are interested, please listen, go and follow the Football is Sexy Instagram page. Do you have a Twitter?
Nah. I mean, I'm on there.
I know. People are so you either like X or you don't. There's a lot of people that hate it, really.
We're on all platforms, but like I'm really heavy on Instagram.
Absolutely. Make sure you guys follow, download the app like she mentioned. And again, you have just an incredible, incredible thing going on here. Sis, I'm so excited to see your growth and the connections you're making and the eyes that you have on you, because we know that the NFL have their eyes on Football is Sexy 100%.
Oh, thank you. Well, I was at the Kittle Ranch last week. Claire Kittle was the sweetest thing. I got to meet Claire Kittle, and it was really cool. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you
That's
all
dope.
over the place. She all over the place, man. I'm like, no. We gotta be ready. I don't know when the next time we gonna get sis, because she's busy.
No, hey, I'm always gonna be down for my day ones, and you have been a blessing from day one. You got my number. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
always gonna. Now we're all in this together. This is exactly what I love about football, right? It just brings us together. And I didn't know, the two other men here, and now I feel like we're all family. Now I'm be looking at the Colts, being, oh, I wonder how he's feeling right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're gonna wonder that a whole lot this year, probably.
I know, right? Good luck with Anthony. I think he's gonna be back, ready to go. So I'm excited for you guys, and yeah, it'll be cool. So I'm here for it. Thank you guys for doing what you guys do. This is what it's all about. Us doing it, and us, like, for you to do this. I just need to give you some props. Like, you've been doing this before it was cool, before it was sexy. You know what I mean? And so I see you. You get what I'm feeling? Like, I see you.
Thank
and
you.
I want you to feel that, because you've been doing this when it really wasn't cool to do, and I love that. And so anything you ask from me, like, I'm here for it.
Yes, because we're gonna definitely have you back on.
Let's do it.
We might have her back on that week that the Cowboys and the Niners.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. Y'all got a Cowboys week. We don't have a 49ers week, but y'all got.
How about after?
I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that, because then I could take a back seat and let her do her thing.
Well, I was gonna say, how about after the game, because then we can get those emotions of whoever loses.
Whatever you guys say.
She can handle that. Listen, you can speak. She can speak for us I'm not going to be that person. No. Nope.
We're getting that dub this year, Monica.
Nope.
We're winning this time.
Nope.
What is this, week 8?
I'm gonna let Monica speak for us. She can speak for the Niners. She can speak for us. Nope.
I call it.
Time. It's finally gonna happen. We're gonna beat y'all this time.
I call the Dallas Niner games the mini Super Bowl, because I don't care what game we lose, we have to always beat Dallas.
And you always
got to. Got to.
And it feels so good. Lou, it feels so good every time. It feels new every time we beat you guys. It's like a fresh win. It's so weird.
God, whatever, man.
So
listen.
So me and Hev got to.
I don't know if you can see, but that's Drew Pearson, and he signed my jersey. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with a Dallas jersey with my last name? So if you can't see it, there's a picture of me with Drew Pearson, and I'm wearing my Niners shirt.
She got it in the cut. She ain't putting it on camera very often. We got
as you should. You always rep.
She got this.
Listen, 2025. The Colts see the 49ers.
Woo!
6-0, baby.
You know what's going on?
6-0.
Oh gosh,
Lou is
5-1.
To brag about always beating y'all. This is
5-1.
Thank you so much.
I'm letting you know now.
Monica, please let everybody know where they can find you. I know we said it a couple of times. Please let everybody know where they can follow you and Football is Sexy.
Yes, follow us. Football is Sexy. We're on all platforms. Our main one, of course, is Instagram. Make sure you go to our website, become a football ambassador. That's where you're going to get all the up front before everybody else. And this Vegas thing, it's that close from being inked. And if we get that, it's going to be mid-November. And I think it's going to be groundbreaking. And I'm working hard behind the scenes to make that happen. So please follow us, men, women, whatever. Like, just come and be a part of the movement. where women talk and teach football. We are here for it. And good luck to everybody's teams. Can't wait to talk ball. And let's keep it sexy.
Lou, have any last words for Miss Madrid before she roll out?
Just thank you for coming on. You know, thank you for being on the episode tonight. We appreciate you. And I'm definitely you know, I downloaded the app, so I'm gonna create my little account and everything, you know, and check it out.
I love it.
All right, I appreciate it. I'll see you on the top 100.
For sure.
You'll probably see me there because.
But not Lou.
You'll probably see me there because I was the one that won last year when we did the pick'ems.
Oh,
So you'll probably see me there.
okay. All right. Ashley, you gotta deal with this 24/7.
You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. Thanks again, girl, for being on.
How LeBron do it?
The crown. Oh, please. Y'all go and follow Football is Sexy. Thanks for being on. We appreciate you. Guys, thanks for tuning in to Sports After Dark After Hours. We're wrapping the show. We got to go. Again, we appreciate Miss Monica Madrid for being on.
Here we go. Bang, bang.
Oh, gosh. Not the end of the show.
I just gave you a little teaser. I gave you a little teaser for something else that's coming.
Oh.
Here we go. Bang, bang. Little teaser. Have a good day.
All right, y'all. Y'all know the vibes. In the meantime, in between time, see you on the timeline. Thanks for tapping in tonight. Wes, do your thing and take us out.
To be honest, I'm Giannis inside of game 6. Dropping 50 and dunking over your main. Earnhardt Jr. when I'm deciding the lane switch. Tell them people that I'm on top of the game. Manifested my future by spewing all of my pain. Carry my own umbrella, surviving treacherous rain. Landed on higher, learning matric.